Hey everyone, Mr. Lessard here. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you are not driving your parents crazy. I miss you guys. The bad news is we haven't been able to meet. The good news is there's a lot of technology out there for us to be able to connect. So this first video of our online learning, this is for both my beginning and my advanced students, is just to tell you what I'm going to expect of you, because we've got to keep learning. I've got to put in some grades, or at least a grade at the end of the 9 weeks. So first thing is this. I'm going to expect you to go through some material. I'm going to give you some options. I'm going to give you a lot of options. Many of you have a guitar at home, and quite a few of you don't, especially my beginning students. So I'm going to give you two options for those who do have a guitar and those who do not have a guitar. If you do have a guitar, I'm going to give you some resources. First of all, you can go to Lou Ward. Let me bring this in closer so you can see that. LouWard.com. And go under curriculum. He's got methods there for rock, for classical, for beginning, for advanced. You can start working through some of that material. Also, over here, this is classicalguitar.com. Okay? For a great classical guitar method and free music. So you can download music there as well. That's explicitly classical guitar. No rock and roll, no folk, no blues, just classical guitar. Also, on our website, rawguitar.weebly.com, if you go under the Lessons tab, there's a lot of material there, including the Gibson guitar method. That's particularly for my beginning students or for my advanced students who need to go back and review notes and chords and things like that. So just start anywhere in the book where you need to start. Also, I'm going to be posting a lot of short videos on taking you through some guitar lessons, okay? So I'm going to put some beginning stuff on there and some advanced stuff on there. I'm going to give a link to at least one thing on my YouTube channel under Tally Guitar Teacher, and I'm going to it actually can just link on to my YouTube channel from this video that I'm putting on the Raw Guitar website, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that every time I upload a guitar video, it'll notify you. So subscribe to it. Also click on notifications so that your smartphone or your computer will let you know, hey, there's a new video out, and you can go there and you can learn that. The main thing is that you're keeping yourself occupied and you're learning. Now, I want to be there for you as well through email. So if you have questions or comments, you can go to you can email me at lessardj@leonschools.net. Okay, so email me there, and if you have questions, you run into issues or whatever, and I will be happy to help you out. Okay, now for those of you who do not have a guitar at home, it may be possible for you to email me. Maybe I can send one home with you. Another option would be I'm also going to put on my YouTube channel videos for you to watch, and you can do a listening log. Okay? So now I'm going to talk about how I'm going to grade you. For those who, it's going to be very simple, but you got to keep yourself motivated. You got to keep up with it. I'm going to give you two options. This is going to be very simple. If you have a guitar at home, you need to submit to my email a practice log, okay, showing me that you have practiced guitar at least 3 times a week, and give me some idea of what you did. So let me pull this in closer here and I'll give you an example. So, and you can do this, I prefer it weekly. That way we can, you know, you don't get to the end and you have all this catch-up work to do. Now, I'm going to say an average of 3 times a week, which means that if you skip a week, I don't suggest it. Try to do something 3 times every week. But if you skip a week for whatever reason, you broke a string on your guitar, you're waiting on a string to come in, whatever the case might be, then you can make it up by doing 6 days another week. Okay, so let's say, what is today's date? Today is March 30th, okay? So you email me something that says like this, March 30th, okay? And I practiced the video on finger picking, okay? Or April 1st, this is for those who don't have a guitar. I watched the video on Johann Sebastian Bach, okay? And so I just want to make sure that you're listening, because I'm going to put some informative, those of you who don't have guitars, I'm going to put some informative things on there, and I just want to know that you're watching them, that you're learning something, that you are having some musical experience, okay? Some of these might just be listening to pieces. Some of these might be just general thoughts on music, music theory, how music works, things like that. It may be me talking, it may be me linking you to another video. For those of you doing the lessons, you have all these different options. You can even come up with your own options. I don't care, as long as you're pushing yourself, not just doing stuff you're already good at, but challenge yourself a little bit. There's so much available online nowadays. So find something that you want to practice, a song you want to learn. That would be great. There's YouTube videos on how to play some of your favorite songs. So and you don't have to tell me how long you practice for. If you're pulling that guitar out, I'm trusting you're giving me a decent amount of time. Just, this is the date, this is what I practiced. Okay, this is the date, this is what I practiced. This is the date, this is what I watched. This is the date, this is what I listened to. Now, if you are practicing on your own, you've got a lot of different options. Just tell me what you're doing. If you're watching videos, you have to watch what I am either posting or linking you to, okay? You can't just go online and listen to your favorite hip-hop artist and say, oh, I listen to music. If you are giving me a log that you're keeping up with the videos, but you're not practicing, you don't have a guitar, you need to be following my links, because I'm going to be teaching you some things on rhythm, some things about music history, stuff that'll really challenge you. Is that clear? Okay? Let me just go over this one more time, just to make sure we're absolutely clear. 3 times a week you should be posting. We're going to start this next week. Okay? So let me, next week, what's the date? Next week begins April the 4th. So beginning April 4th. I'm expecting from each one of you that 3 times a week you have done either practicing or follow along on my links and my or my posts, all of them will be found when you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, some of you subscribe to my other YouTube channel. Don't follow that one for this. For this one, you follow things that that this video is under. Okay, subscribe to this current channel. Okay, so April 4th, I practiced exercises 1 through 3 on thisisclassicalguitar.com, okay, or louward.com, or I practiced based on your first 2 videos, Mr. Lessard, or I practiced. I learned my favorite Adele song by following along with a YouTube video, things like that. Now, if you are going to continue in public school guitar, and I hope you are. I hope I see you next year, or if you're in 8th grade, I hope you go on to high school guitar. Make sure you're doing something that includes reading music. Don't just watch videos learning songs where you're strumming chords and not reading music, or doing all tablature and not reading music. Make sure you're doing some reading music, some strumming of chords. Okay, so try to keep that balanced out. Now, for those who are, just to reiterate, for those who are not going to be playing guitar, but you got to keep that musical learning going, you subscribe to this YouTube channel. You click on that you will be notified when I put out a new video, and you follow those videos. I will put out at least 3 a week for you. Again, it might be a link to, it might be a posting of somebody else's instruction. It might be me teaching you, but we're going to keep that musical part of your life going through learning rhythms and so forth. You just need to email me once a week, okay? LessardJ@leonschools.net, okay? Email me once a week. I've done these 3 things over these 3 days, or however many things you do. You can do more days than that. You can do multiple things on one day, but 3 days a week, you do something. Hope that's clear. I'll be looking for those logs. I'll be looking for you asking me questions. I'll be looking to give you an A for that at the end of the 9 weeks. All right. You guys take care. Be safe. Miss you so much. And hopefully we'll be able to connect again face-to-face before too long. Take care.